Okay, hi everyone. My name, according to my birth certificate, is a Brandon, and I am a victim of being abused mentally, emotionally, and sexually abused. I have a marriage license, and there's a date of April 30th, 2004, and my God should know this video is for my God. My God should know that people was using the words this and that, and they tried confusing me about this and that, and they was calling beings and entities and other stuff God, and I don't really know what any of this stuff means. I'm not sure what any of it means, and I'm not judging anyone, and they tried to get me to have sex with people of the same gender, and um girls dressed up like guys or guys dressed up like girls and stuff like that is what they tried to get me to do. And I said no. And it seemed like I was abused because it seemed like people did stuff anyway. It's like they tried to, it's like when they be like a guy trapped in a girl's body and stuff like that. It's like people use the name April Williams is what they did. They used a name of April Williams, and they said they was my wife and stuff like that. And they said a bunch of crazy stuff. They said different stuff. It was different ways on different days and stuff. And I'm not judging anyone, but my God should know what people did to me. And they was using this name Two and Toot and stuff like that. And I don't know what it is. Some of the people said it was daddies or deities and stuff like that. Something about a tease or something like that. I'm not sure of what any of it means. So, I feel crazy about the whole situation. I mean, I'm not suicidal, but ever since I was 5 years old, being sexually abused and given psychiatric drugs from a store called the drug store. I'm not that smart. It's like I'm the dumbest one or something, because if the store was called the drug store and they was giving me pills out of a bottle, I must be real stupid if I didn't understand that it was drugs. But just because I'm stupid and I was the youngest one from a household that they called a family, it's no excuse for abusing me, you know. I was abused so much that, they said that somebody tried to bewitch me. Having a marriage license, it was a TV show like that where a dude was married and the person was saying that it was his wife and she was making him do stuff. It's like being called a husband and having a marriage license, you feel like you is in charge of the relationship and of the marriage. But the way the TV show was set up, the the wife was actually like controlling what the husband did. And it's like people started telling me that they think that something like what they did on the TV show is what somebody did to me. And they tried to make me look like an abusive person or a bad person. But it's kind of hard to do when I don't have any victims and stuff like that. So it just made the other people look more abusive because if I'm the one in this chair and I'm the one who's on disability and obviously you can see the scars and stuff like that and some of my ear like got torn off. You know, I might not be the best looking person, you know. You know, they might call me ugly and stuff like that, you know. You know, it was a lot of verbal and emotional abuse, you know, what others did to me because, you know, when I was supposed to, you know, be helping people and I did my job, I've been doing my job because I was only supposed to fight the urge of making a girl into a single mom. Since I had a marriage license since the year of 2004, and it was April 30th of 2004 when I got the marriage license. But I actually got married before April 30th of 2004. And my God should know, it's what I think, you know, that I'm not suicidal because, you know, pointing your finger like this, you know, people get the wrong idea. But since someone did some kind of marriage fraud, I'm not sure which one of those dates, that it was before April 30th, 2004 or on April 30th, 2004. One of the people was using me for a bad reason, and I did not want to be a puppet being used for a bad reason. So it's like they was using the name and the identity of April Williams, and somebody had a bad idea. Somebody was trying to do stuff for a family, and it's not my family. And somebody was trying to do it for me, you know. Is what it seems like, is what I think. So my God should know what I think in the condition that they had me in, you know. And it's crazy because it feels like I've been cheated out of years of what I was supposed to be doing, but I still did my job anyway because being true to the idea of marriage and a piece of paper, a marriage license, is evidence since 2004 and really before 2004 because since I did not make a single mom or a single mother, and I never targeted anyone, it's not my fault and it wasn't my ideal and it's not my crime if someone else was using the name and identity of April Williams or my wife and it was not my wife. And I'm not even sure the name, if it was just a name they was using. It's not my crime if somebody was with me doing sex stuff, claiming to be my wife or claiming to be April Williams or using any of those names, whatever they was doing for their family or a family which is not my family, you know. So my God should know that whoever I did was to do whatever they did. If someone was trying to run a train or stuff like that and was talking about being a hyena or teaching somebody how to have sex, no, it's just sex abuse. And it's nothing just about it. It's sex abuse. And my God should know because A person wasn't supposed to be using me for sex and stuff like that, and or trying to have children with me for a different family or a experiment or something to see what they can get out of the deal, whatever kind of deal they made. I didn't make any deal with any sex magic or contracts and experiments or fake religion, stuff like that. No, no. But it seemed like I was abused because somebody else did. And it seemed like they tried to use my name and my marriage license. And it seemed like they tried to use the identity of April Williams. So, if a person was doing stuff like that, it would not be my wife. Because my wife, would be a person that was supposed to be, you know, for me, you know, not some shady background, undercover dancing with the devil type stuff or whatever. I was never trying to get a record deal or make a TV show or write a book or be a celebrity is what they call it, or a famous or a star is what they call it, you know. So I'm not sure what those words mean, but my God should know. So since I am 38 years old today, according to my birth certificate, they say I was born March 4th. So I've been 38 years old since March 4th. Uh, Other people told me I did a good job, and I've been doing a good job because since there's no evidence of me ever going out and targeting somebody as a single mom or making a girl into a single mom, and I've been under the influence of a marriage license in the name and the identity of April Williams, and I've been getting beat up and abused and all the bad stuff that happened to me. A lot of people said I did good because I actually didn't go out and make single mothers, and I said no to a lot of that stuff, when I had the ability to say no, and any kind of being bewitched or any witchcraft that people did or being under the influence of psychiatric drugs when it was not my fault for any other stuff that happened. A lot of other people said, it's wrong that I was ever blamed for any of the behavior, you know, or ever called a criminal as a child, when I was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, at any age, because, I still don't understand. And it's crazy, whatever it is that they did, because, I would never, abuse a person. I don't have any victims and stuff like that. It's like somebody said that somebody's dad or a couple, I don't know if they're girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or wife, or if they're some kind of different gender or something like that, but it was like a couple or a group of people who did sex stuff wanted me to look guilty of what they did, of being abusive or a murderer or a person who made single moms more than one and all of that kind of stuff, and I did not. So, my God should know what was done to me, you know. Um, I'm not their God. I'm not their Jesus. They tried to get me to pretend to be Jesus or some kind of angel or some kind of savior. And I said, no. According to God, people, if they're children of God, they call children of God angels. So since I believe in God, you know, it's just a word that people use. But I never said anything about being a magic person to save others. If people are looking for someone to break a generational curse or be a savior of a nation or a group of people or a family, it's not me. I never said all of that, you know. And I'm not talking about any being or any code word when I say this or that, because people said that, is your wife that? So I'm not really sure what those words mean. So I don't want to judge anyone or say bad stuff about this or that, because I'm not sure what this is or what that is. So, you know, I made a video about what was done to me, and for my God, and I said what I said, and I'm not suicidal. Thank y'all. Thank everyone for all of the help and all of the nice people